Lights flicker on the inland grid. Heat still rising from the day it hit. Chrome reflections cut a midnight track, bouncing off the walls like a bassline smack. Kick drum snapping with a hard set tone, rattling through the block like a rolling stone. Snare hit drive with a razor slice, cutting through the dark like a westbound vice. G-ride hum in a steady glide, low wind shaking through the inland side, and the whole town moving a rugged pulse. Caught in the midnight jolts, yeah, in the midnight pulse. Speeding through the block with a heavy impulse. Chrome lights flashing in the neon convos, rolling with the midnight pulse. Yeah, in the midnight pulse. Driving through the dark like a Westside walls. Nothing but the rumble in the deep ripples. Locked in the midnight pulse. Chrome wave bending in a glowing arc, streaking through the night like a silver spark. Talk box murmur in a drifting sway, riding on the groove in a sideways play. Shockwave bounce from the subtone hit, shaking every block in a tight-knit fit. Rims roll slow with a lean back stance, blending with the beat in the nighttime dance. Windows down on the inland breeze, carving little marks where the night moves free, and the rhythm surge strong through the asphalt hum, pushed by the midnight drum. Ooh, let the beat ignite, burning in the dark with the chrome blue light. Ooh, let the rhythm ride, moving with the flow on the inland side. There's force in the knock when the tones convulse, when the car and street share a single pulse, and the whole block swing in the midnight jolt, wrapped in the inland pulse. Inland, in midnight pulse, speeding through the block with a heavy impulse. Chrome lights flashing in the neon combos, rolling with the midnight pulse. Inland, in midnight pulse, driving through the dark like a Westside walls. Nothing but the rumble and the deep ripples, locked in the midnight pulse.
Rising from the blacktop scene, night so dry it can cut through a dream. Kick drum punching like a downtown ride, stand so sharp you can't keep quiet. G-ride gliding with the westbound lane, headlights carving out a silver gleam. I move like the night got a pulse in place, every block echo when the subs embrace, and the whole side jump when the rhythm slam. Locked in the inland jam, riding an anthem, yeah. Riding with the beat that the whole block chanted. Chrome lights flashing, the street expanding. Stepping in the night like the Westside landing. Riding an anthem, bassline hitting with a full cut tantrum. Hands in the air when the groove start ramping. This the inland anthem, no way around it. Chrome glow twisting in the moonlit bend, running through the strip with the never stop trend. Talk box whisper on a wide lane slide, floating like a hum from the Westside pride. Rim still turning with the highlight spark, flashing little waves in the inland dark. Bassline rolling like a pressure wave, shaking out the block that the night can't save. I ride with the crew where the heat stays loud. Every single step got the whole block proud, and the rhythm rise up with the double slam stamp. Set for the inland camp. Ooh, let the inland rise, chrome waves shining in the midnight skies. Ooh, let the G-ride glow, moving through the night where the west winds blow. Beat so strong that the post won't fade, rolling down the line like a chrome parade, and the whole block roll when the drums expand. This the inland stand, riding an anthem, riding with the beat that the whole block chanting. Chrome lights flashing, the street expanding. Stepping in the night like the Westside landing. Riding an anthem, bassline hitting with a full cut tantrum. Hands in the air when the groove start ramping. This the inland anthem, no way around it. It's the inland anthem. It's the inland anthem. It's the inland stand. Go, 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 go.
with the bassline tough. Chrome plates hitting like the street ain't enough. Heat wave rising from the blacktop seam. Night so dry it can cut through a dream. Kick drum punching like a downtown riot. Snare so sharp you can't keep quiet. G-ride gliding with the westbound lean. Headlights carving out a silver gleam. I move like the night got a pulse in place. Every block echo when the subs embrace. And the whole side jump when the rhythm slam. Locked in the inland jam. G-ride inland anthem. Riding with the beat that the whole block chanting. Chrome lights flashing, the street expanding. Stepping in the night like the Westside landing. G-ride inland anthem. Bassline hitting with the full cut tantrum. Hands in the air when the grooves start ramping. This the inland anthem. No way around. Chrome glow twisting in the moonlit band. Running through the strip with the never stop trend. Talk box whisper on a wide lane slide. Floating like a hum from the west side pride. Rims still turning with the high lock spark. Flashing little waves in the inland dark. Bassline rolling like a pressure wave. Shaking out the block that the night can't save. I ride with the crew where the heat stays loud. Every single step got the whole block crowd. And the rhythm rise up with the double slam stamp. Set for the inland camp. Let the inland rise. Chrome waves shining in the midnight skies. Ooh, let the G-ride glow. Moving through the night where the west winds blow. Beats so strong that the pulse won't fade. Rolling down the line like a chrome parade. And the whole block roar when the drums expand. This the inland stand on. G-ride inland anthem. Riding with the beat that the whole block chanting. Chrome lights flashing, the street expanding. Stepping in the night like the west side landing. G-ride inland anthem. Bassline hitting with the full cut tantrum. Hands in the air when the grooves start ramping. It's the inland anthem, no way around it. It's the inland anthem. Oh.
Nah, yeah. Yeah, Blacktop. I'm out.
Blacktop burning in the midnight breeze. Heatline rising like a westbound tease. Bass knocking heavy on the inland strip. Shaking every lane with a full force grip. Dry snare tearing like a concrete crack. Kick drum stomping with a wild impact. Street lamp flicker on the chrome front shape. Drawing little waves in the neon scrape. I step with the groove and the block respond. Heat from the ground with a night beyond. And the whole side move when the tone get crunk. Caught in the Heatline funk. Blacktop Heatline funk. Riding in the dark where the bass gets sunk. Chrome wave bouncing with a midnight thump. Living in the Heatline funk. Blacktop Heatline funk. Be so loud that the whole block jump. Inland nights got the rhythm in a chunk. Locked in the Heatline funk. Heat wave bending in a glowing mist. Rolling down the lane with a shadow twist. Talk box humming in a sideways drift. Riding on the tone like a westbound lift. Chrome plate dancing in a warm night flash. Shining in the dark like a neon splash. Bassline rumbling with a ground level quake. Making little moves that the whole street shake. I walk through the block with the subs on blast. Heatline memories that forever last. And the rhythm crawl deep with a moonlit dunk. Fed by the Heatline funk. Let the heatlines rise, painting out waves in the inland skies. Ooh, let the basslines dump, running through the block with a heavy jump. Beat so hot that it melts the street, rolling like fire on a west side beat. And the whole town glow when the tones get drunk. Wrapped in the Heatline funk, blacktop Heatline funk. Riding in the dark where the bass gets sunk. Chrome wave bouncing with a midnight thump. Living in the Heatline funk, blacktop Heatline funk. Be so loud that the whole block jump. Inland nights got the rhythm in a chunk. Locked in the Heatline funk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boulevard stretching with a midnight glow. Heat still breathing from the hours ago. Chrome reflections sliding in the lazy arc. Painting silver waves through the inland dark. Kick drum knocking with a sharp set crack. Rolling like a push from the block out back. Snare hit crisp with a nighttime bite. Slicing through the breeze of a Westside night. I drift slow motion with a laid back lean. Tracing little sparks in the asphalt sheen. And the whole lane hum when the subs uplift. Caught in the Boulevard Drift. Nightdrive Boulevard, Nightdrift Boulevard. Rolling through the block with the bass on guard. Chrome light bending in the blue regard. Living in the Nightdrift Boulevard. Boulevard, Nightdrift Boulevard. Beat so strong that the whole town scarred. Heatline glowing in the Westside yard. Locked in the Nightdrift Boulevard. Chrome wave humming in the sideways slide. Moving like a ghost on a westbound ride. Talk box flourish with a smooth set tone. Floating like a call from the night unknown. Street lamp shadows dancing on the hood. Cutting through the silhouettes of concrete stood. Bassline rumbling the tight low drift. Shaking up the air with a midnight lift. I steer through the strip where the night gets thin. Feeling every pulse from the beat within. And the rhythm pulled down like a moonlit gift. Fed by the Boulevard Drift. Ooh, let the night unfold. Drifting in the dark with a chrome blue gold. Let the rhythm glide. Moving like smoke on the inland side. Beat so clean in the midnight shift. Riding through the block like a Westside lift. And the whole lane sway when the tones uplift. Wrapped in the Boulevard Drift. Nightdrift Boulevard, Nightdrift Boulevard. Rolling through the block with the bass on guard. Chrome light bending in the blue regard. Living in the Nightdrift Boulevard. Boulevard, Nightdrift Boulevard. Beat so strong that the whole town scarred. Heatline glowing in the Westside yard. Locked in the Nightdrift Boulevard. Flashing on the boulevard run, bouncing off the light till the nighttime spun. Heatline shimmer on the concrete plate, dragging little sparks through the inland state. Kick drum thumping with a westbound crack, snare hitting sharp like a steel tone smack. Bassline rolling with a tight set bounce, pushing every block with a full announce. I ride slow motion with a cool set stance, tracing every glow like a chrome romance. And the whole strip jump when the beat's pronounced. Caught in the echo bounce, chrome echo bounce. Riding through the night with the Westside ounce. Bassline shaking with a heavyweight pounds. Living in the chrome echo bounce, chrome echo bounce, chrome echo bounce. Flashing on the rims when the shadows bounce. Heat wave rolling in the midnight lounge. Locked in the chrome echo bounce, chrome echo bounce. Street lamp glimmer in the neon war. Moving like a wave in the nighttime morph. Talk box humming with a sideways gleam. Floating like a hum from a Westside dream. Chrome plates bending on a moonlit road. Echoing the beat from a low and soul. Bassline dipping in a deep set sway. Shifting every tone in a wild buffet. I lean through the lanes where the heat gets loud. Hearing every bounce from the inland crowd. And the rhythm snap back with a chrome response. Fed by the echo bounce. Ooh, let the echoes fly. Shining on the road with a chrome blue sky. Ooh, let the rhythm jump. Running through the night with a heavy thump. Beat so thick that it shakes the grounds. Rolling like a force in the Westside bounce. And the whole block moving to sync response. Wrapped in the echo bounce, chrome echo bounce. Riding through the night with the Westside ounce. Bassline shaking with a heavyweight pounds. Living in the chrome echo bounce, chrome echo bounce, chrome echo bounce. Flashing on the rim
jams when the shadows drowns. Heat wave rolling in the midnight lounge. Locked in the chrome echo bounce. Chrome echo bounce.
Low end empire slide. Low end empire slide. Low end shaking like a kingdom throne, rumbling through the block with a heavy tone. Heat wave rising from the boulevard lines, echo in the dark where the bass defines. Kick drum stomping with a solid crack, snare sliced thin like a chrome mesh trap. Chrome flash bending in the moonlit stride, stretching out the light when the shadows slide. I go slow motion where the ground it stands, low and booming like an inland chant, and the whole block move when the beats collide. Caught in the empire slide, low in the empire slide, rolling through the night with the bass worldwide. Chrome wave blowing on the west side ride, living in the low end empire slide. Low end empire slide, beat so thick that the whole block complied. Heatline humming with a midnight pride, locked in the low end empire slide. Subtone heavy in a slow set push, dragging through the lanes like a nighttime hush. Dark box murmuring a sideways flow, riding on the groove like a Westside note. Street lamp halo on the chrome front gleam, lighting up the lane in a silver beam. Bassline dipping with a tight set sway, marking every turn in the deep buffet. I lean with the vibe where the low end rain, shaking up the air like a midnight train, and the rhythm hit hard with a bold hillside. Fair body empire slide. Ooh, let the low end rise, thunder in the dark where the bassline guys. Ooh, let the chrome lights glide, moving through the night with the inland tide. Be so wide that it bends the street, rolling like waves in the west side heat, and the whole town sway when the tones collide. Wrapped in the empire slide, low end empire slide, low end empire slide, rolling through the night with the bass worldwide. Chrome wave glowing on the west side ride, living in the low end empire slide. Low end empire slide, beat so thick that the whole block complied. Heatline humming with a midnight pride, locked in the low end empire slide. Low end empire slide. Low end empire slide. Yeah, Synth line waving on the Valleyline lane, glide so smooth like a midnight train. Chrome glass sliding in a long set arc, painting neon strokes through the inlet dark. Kick drum knocking with a deep set pop, snare hit slicing like a rooftop chop. Bassline rolling in the low wind tide, carving every move with a west side stride. I cruise through the night where the heat don't fade, shadow in the breeze with a chrome parade, and the whole lane hum when the tones collide. Caught in the Synth stride, Valleyline Synth stride, moving through the block with a cool set glide. Lights fall slow on the chrome outside, living in the Valleyline Synth stride. Valleyline Synth stride, beat so warm that the whole town tired. Shadows drift out where the low ends ride, locked in the Valleyline Synth stride. Yeah, G-funk
G-funk shimmer with a sky blue note, floating through the lanes like a westbound float. Sublime humming in a smooth set wave, cutting through the dark like a borderline pave. Chrome tip glowing in the moonlit sweep, stretching out the shine where the blacktop sleep. Bassline dipping with a half-step curve, touching every wall where the nighttime swerve. I slide with the hum where the tones combine, running through the strips on the inland line. The rhythm spark loud in the midnight ride, yeah. Fed by the synth stride. Ooh, let the synth unwind, floating through the air like a Westside mine. Ooh, let the bass refine, shaking every block on the Valleyline. Beat so clean in the moonlit tide, pushing every lane with a chrome light, and the whole night groove in the smooth divide, wrapped in the synth stride. Valleyline synth stride, moving through the block with a cool set glide. Lights fall slow on the chrome outside, living in the Valleyline synth stride. Valleyline synth stride, beat so warm that the whole town tied. Shadows drift out where the low winds ride, locked in the Valleyline synth stride. On the Valleyline lane, glide so smooth like a midnight train. Chrome glass sliding in the long set arc, painting neon strokes through the inland dark. Kick drum knocking with a deep set pop, snare hit slicing like a rooftop chop. Bassline rolling in the low end tide, carving every move with a Westside stride. I cruise through the night where the heat don't fade, shadow in the breeze with the chrome parade, and the whole lane hum when the tones collide. Caught in the synth stride, yeah. Valleyline synth stride, moving through the block with a cool set glide. Lights fall slow on the chrome outside, living in the Valleyline synth stride. Valleyline synth stride, be so warm that the whole town tied. Shadows drift out where the low winds ride, locked in the Valleyline synth stride. G-funk shimmer with a sky blue note, floating through the lanes like a westbound float. Sublime humming in a smooth set wave, cutting through the dark like a borderline pave. Chrome tip glowing in the moonlit sweep, stretching out the shine where the blacktop sleep. Bassline dipping with a half-step curve, touching every wall with a nighttime swerve. I slide with the hum where the tones combine, running through the strips on the inland line, and the rhythm spark loud in the midnight ride. Let the synth unwind, floating through the air like a Westside mine. Ooh, let the bass refine, shaking every block on the Valleyline. Be so clean in the moonlit tide, pushing every lane with a chrome light, and the whole night groove in the smooth divide, wrapped in the synth stride. Moving through the block with a cool set glide. Lights fall slow on the chrome outside, living in the Valleyline synth stride. Valleyline synth stride, so warm that the whole town tied. Shadows drift out where the low winds ride, locked in the Valleyline synth stride. headline turn, sliding through the dark where the heat still burn. Chrome tip shining in a lone set wave, marking every curve like a midnight pave. Kick drum pounding with a deep set thud, snare line slicing like a Westside flood. Bassline rocking in a warm low ride, rolling like a pulse in a G-slide stride. I drift with the whip on a slow set lean, shadow in the glow with a chrome blue sheen, and the whole block nod when the lines collide. Caught in the G-slide, rim like G-slide, moving through the lanes with a cool set pride. Chrome wave bending on the west side ride, living in the rim like G-slide, G-slide. Beat so strong that the whole town tied, shadows run long with the low ends wide. Locked in the rim like G-slide, wheels spin humming with a silver spark, drawn out trails in the inland dark. Talk box whining with a smooth set drift, floating like a call in the midnight lift. Chrome mark bending in a slow motion sweep, cutting through the chill where the blacktop sleep. Bassline dipping with a halftone slide, pressing every wall with a low end tide. I roll through the block with a grounded vibe, hearing every pulse from the beats outside, and the rhythm break loose in the moonlit ride, fed by the G-slide.
Shaking every lane on the borderline, beat so warm that it lights the street, rolling like waves in a bassline beat, and the whole town moving a smooth divide, wrapped in the G-slide, rim like G-slide,
moving through the lanes with a cool set pride. Chrome wave bending on the west side ride, living in the rim like G-slide,
like G-slide.
beat so strong that the whole town tied, shadows run long with the low ends wide, locked in the rim like G-slide.
Let the rim light shine. Let the rim light shine.
A neon asphalt knock.
Neon glow, sparking on the blacktop frame, shining through the night like a westbound flame. Asphalt shimmering with a heatline glare, stretching out the lane in the midnight air. Kick drum knocking with a concrete blow, snare split sharp like a shadow throw. Bassline rumbling in a deep set block, hitting every wall with an asphalt knot. I slide with the whip where the neon bend, color in the dark like a chrome blend friend, and the whole strip jump when the beats unlock, caught in the asphalt knot. Neon asphalt knock, beating through the lanes with a heavy stock. Chrome wave shifting when the low end shock, living in the neon asphalt knock. Neon asphalt knock, midnight glow when the streetlights block. Heatline winds with a bassline rock, locked in the neon asphalt knock.
Yeah, midnight glow when the streetlights block. Heatline winds with a bassline rock,
locked in the neon asphalt. Neon bounce, flicker with a sideways flash, rolling on the hood in a silver splash. Talk box hovering a low end drift, floating through the block like a Westside gift. Chrome arc bending in a slow cut sight, stacking little waves in the inland night. Bassline dipping with a half step chop, cutting through the dark with a non-stop pop. I Rolling through the streets with a grounded pace, marking every turn with a baseline trace, and the rhythm break loose when the tones restock, fed by the asphalt now. Oh, let the neon shine, running through the dark on the Westside line. Oh, let the low end climb, shaking every block in the midnight time. Beat so warm in the night stock shock, rolling like waves on a coastal rock, and the whole town move in a sync headlock. Wrapped in the neon asphalt knock, neon asphalt knock, beating through the lanes with a heavy stock. Chrome waves shifting when the low end shock, living in the neon asphalt knock. Ooh, neon asphalt knock, midnight glow when the streetlights block. Heatline winds with a bassline rock, locked in the neon asphalt knock.
Chrome glowing in the inland dark, rolling steady, riding through the dark with a Westside pride. Heatline shimmer on the Boulevard drift, tracing every lane with a silver gift. Kick drum pounding with a firm set drop, snare hit crisp like a rooftop chop. Bassline humming in the warm low roll, pushing every block with a nighttime soul. I steer through the strip with a calm set stance, glow from the rims and a slow romance, and the whole side move when the beats patrol. Caught in the Nightroll, chrome glow Nightroll, sliding through the lanes where the low and stroll. Heat waves curling with a moonlit glow, living in the chrome glow Nightroll. Chrome glow Nightroll, beat so smooth that the whole block slow. Shadows drift long on the inland shore, locked in the chrome glow Nightroll. Long wave dancing in a long set bend, lighting up the lane like a Westside friend. Talk box humming with a mellow glide, floating like a breeze on the inland side. Street lamp flicker in a slow cut path, casting little sparks on the aftermath. Baseline dipping in a deep set sway, riding on the ground like a warm buffet. I ride through the dark with a chill set flow, hearing every tone where the low winds glow, and the rhythm break out in the moonlit roll, fed by the Nightroll.
Ooh, let the chrome lights rise, spreading through the night with a Westside dive. Ooh, let the bass baptize, shaking every block in the low end pride. Beat so warm in the midnight scroll, rolling through the strip like a coastal tow, and the whole town moving a slow patrol, wrapped in the Nightroll. Cold roll Nightroll, sliding through the lanes with a low and stroll. Heat waves curling with a moonlit glow, living in the chrome glow Nightroll. Chrome glow Nightroll, beat so smooth that the whole block slow. Shadows drift long on the inland shore, locked in the chrome glow Nightroll. Dancing off the hood in the valley dark, kick drum stomping with a rooftop thud, snare crack slicing like a nighttime flood, bassline rolling in a warm low run, driving every lane with a street born drum. I push through a sharp set pride. Shadows fall back when the G-funk slide, and the whole strip swing when the tones outrun. Caught in a funk run. Skyline funk runner, moving through the night like a Westside runner. Chrome wave flashing in the midnight thunder, living as a skyline runner. Skyline funk runner, beat so heavy that the whole block wonders. Shadows been back in a baseline blunder, locked with the skyline runner.
Neon ridge shaking on the long set drive, pushing through the heat where the low ends thrive. Talk box humming with a slow cut hiss, filling up the lanes with a midnight bliss. Chrome line bending in a tight set sweep, glowing through the dark with a blacktop sleep. Bassline dipping with a coastborn tone, shaking every wall like a low end throne. I race through the strip with a confident glide, hearing every echo on the inland side, and the rhythm cut through in a hard step run, fed by the funk gun.
Ooh, let the skyline rise, stretching out the night and the west side slides. Ooh, let the bass revise, shaking up the blocks with a low end prize. Beat so warm in the nighttime churn, rolling through the town with a chrome return, and the whole block charge when the tones outburn. Wrapped in a funk run. Skyline funk runner, moving through the night like a west side gunner. Chrome wave flashing in a midnight thunder, living as a skyline funner. Skyline funk runner, beat so heavy that the whole block wonders. Shadows been back in a baseline blunder, locked with the skyline runner. Shadowlane drifting in the cool set hush, chrome line slicing through the midnight brush. Neon ripples running on a silver spine, glowing down the block like a west side sign. Kick drum thumping with the low end bruise, snare hit sharp like a boulevard fuse. Bassline swelling in the deep set groove, pushing every street when the shadows move. I slide through the night with the downshift ease, chrome tip shining in the warm night breeze, and the whole block hum when the tones diffuse. Caught in the chrome cruise, Shadowlane chrome cruise, rolling through the dark with the night unglues. Heatline bowing to the low end cues, living in the Shadowlane chrome cruise. Shadowlane chrome cruise, beat so smooth that the whole town knows. Rims glow slow where the streetlight snooze, locked in the Shadowlane chrome cruise. Chrome glow dripping in the sideways arc, sliding over walls in the inland dark. Talk box humming like a slow set breath, floating through the lane like a shadowed step. Street lamp shimmer with a long cut trail, painting little sparks on the midnight veil. Bassline dipping in the round cut tone, shaking every block like a subdued throne. I move through the strip with a shadow bound gait, hearing every tremor in the low wind weight, and the rhythm breaks off when the beats infuse, fed by the chrome crew. Ooh, let the shadows rise, creeping through the dark with a west side guys. Ooh, let the bass baptize, shaking every block with a smooth reprise. Beat so warm in the night run rules, rolling through the air in a silent ruse, and the whole town melt when the tones diffuse. Wrapped in the chrome cruise, Shadowlane chrome cruise, rolling through the dark with the night unglues. Heatline bowing to the low end cues, living in the Shadowlane chrome cruise. Shadowlane chrome cruise, beat so smooth that the whole town knows. Rims glow slow where the streetlight snooze, locked in the Shadowlane chrome cruise.
Empire clouds, rumbling in the midnight phase. Low wind thunder in the Westside blaze. Chrome tips echo on a Skyline turn. Lighting up the block with a slow set burn. Kick drum pounding like a concrete fist. Snare hit sharp through the inland mist. Bassline swelling in a deep set purge. Pushing every wall with a bassline surge. I roll through the town with a crown set tone. Shadow in the glow like a steel cut throne. And the whole block leap when the beats emerge. Caught in the bass surge. Empire bass surge. Shaking through the lanes like a Westside urge. Chrome beams cut through the nighttime verge. Living in the Empire bass surge. Empire bass surge. Heat wave jump when the low ends merge. Streets fall back in the deep wave dirge. Locked in the Empire bass surge. Five waves in the city. Chrome reacting like light. City light. City line trimming on a long set roll. Bass waves carving out a midnight soul. Talk box humming with a coast born slide. Floating like a ghost in a shoreline stride. Chrome glow bending in a Heatline loop. Riding on the breeze like a nighttime swoop. Bassline dipping with a rumble set crush. Hitting every block in a concrete rush. I stride through the dark with a power-bound gate. Hearing every tremor in the low wind wade. And the rhythm break wide when the tones converge. Fed by the bass surge. Ooh, let the bass waves rise. Rolling through the town with a thunder disguise. Ooh, let the night baptize. Shaking every block with a low end pride. Be so warm in the citywide urge. Carving out lanes in the chrome line merge. And the whole world hum when the tones submerge. Rap in the bass surge. Empire bass surge. Shaking through the lanes like a Westside urge. Chrome beams cut through the nighttime verge. Living in the entire bass surge. Empire bass surge. Heat wave jump when the low ends merge. Streets fall back in the deep wave dirge. Locked in the Empire bass surge. Tide shifting in the moonlit cast. Rolling down the lane like a Westside blast. Heatline flicker in the shoreline bend. Bouncing off the block where the long nights blend. Kick drum popping with a clean cut slap. Snare line sharp like a shadow trap. Bassline humming with a warm deep smack. Driving every turn in the chrome bounce back. I glide through the strip in the cool set trance. Lights fall slow in the midnight dance. And the whole block move when the tones unpack. Caught in the bounce back. Chrome tide bounce back. Rising through the night with a Westside neck. Waves hit slow, then they double right back. Living in the chrome tide bounce back. Chrome tide bounce back. Chrome tide bounce back. Heatline curl when the low ends clack. Streets lean deep on a midnight track. Locked in the chrome tide bounce track. Chrome wave drifting in a long set sway. Painted silver trails on the inland bay. Talk box humming with a soft cut glide. Floating like a ghost on the warm west side. Street lights shimmer in the back float twist. Folding every line in the neon mist. Bassline dipping with a coast born crack. Shaking every curb in the midnight pack. I ride through the town with a bounce at aim. Shadow in the glow like a hidden flame. And the rhythm break open when the beats impact. Fed by the bounce back.
Ooh, let the chrome waves rise. Sliding through the dark with the Westside guys. Ooh, let the low end rise. Pushing out the block with a bass reprise.
Beat so warm in a shoreline track. Falling through the night in a soft attack. And the whole lane jump when the waves snap back. Wrapped in the bounce back. Chrome tide bounce back. Rising through the night with a Westside neck. Waves hit slow, then they double right back. Living in the chrome tide bounce back. Chrome tide bounce back. Chrome tide bounce back. Heatline curl when the low ends clack. Streets lean deep on a midnight track. Locked in the chrome tide bounce back. Bounce back. Locked in the chrome tide bounce back. Locked in the chrome tide bounce back. Nightshift alone, G-funk breathing in the dark. Shadow on the curb in the cold concrete. Street lamp flicker in a soft cut tone. Echo on the wall like a midnight phone. Kick drum thumping with a steady set push. Snare hit slicing with a nighttime hush. Bassline rolling in the warm deep sweep. Shaking little cracks with the long nights creep. I roam through the block with a low set stride. Chrome drip blowing on the passenger side. And the whole lane hum when the tones ignite. Caught in the G-funk night. Nightshift G-funk spirit. Running through the dark where the shadows inherit. Low end whisper every time I hear it. Living in the nightshift G-funk spirit. Oh, be so calm that the whole block fear it. Warm tide rising when the bassline steer it. Locked in the nightshift G-funk spirit. Oh, moon haze rolling on the rooftop skin. Falling through the cracks where the nights begin. Talk box humming with a coast-born glide. Floating on the breeze like a hidden guide. Chrome streak bending in a soft wave glow. Painting little sparks on the streets below. Bassline dipping with a rumble set grace. Pressing every wall in a slow embrace. I drift through the town where the silence reign. Hearing every whisper in the midnight strain. And the rhythm cut through when the tones transmit. Fed by the G-funk grid. Ooh, let the night unfold. Running through the dark with a story untold. Ooh, let the low end hold. Shaking every breath with a Westside mode. Beat so warm in a moonlit spirit. Rolling through the lanes where the ghosts inherit. And the whole night move when the tones commit. Wrapped in the G-funk spirit. Nightshift G-funk spirit. Running through the dark where the shadows inherit. Low end whisper every time I hear it. Living in the nightshift G-funk spirit. Oh, so calm that the whole block fear it. Warm tide rising when the bassline steer it. Locked in the nightshift G-funk spirit. Oh. Tremor, chromewaves shaking on a Westside header. Living in the moonlit street tremor. Yeah, moonlit street tremor. Beat so warm that the whole block quiver. Low wind currents in the midnight river. Locked in the moonlit street tremor. Moonlit shimmer on a cold set block. Night breeze moving in a slow tick clock. Chrome glow bending in a long cut sweep. Falling through the cracks where the shadows creep. Yeah, kick drum pulsing with a ground-born thump. Snare line snapping like a rooftop jump. Bassline rumbling a warm deep tremor. Rolling through the lane like a midnight drummer. I step through the dark with a cool set stance. Heatline rising in the faint moon dance. And the whole strip shift when the tones deliver. Caught in the street tremor. Moonlit street tremor. Running through the night like a soft set tremor. Chrome waves shaking on a Westside header. Living in the moonlit street tremor. Yeah, moonlit street tremor. Beat so warm that the whole block quiver. Low wind currents in the midnight river. Locked in the moonlit street tremor. Moon haze drifting on a skyline trace. Painting silver lines on the avenue face. Talk box humming with a half-tone glide. Sinking in the breeze like a ghost outside. Street lamp flicker in a slow back glow. Marking every inch where the cool winds go. Bassline dipping in a deep wave sway. Pushing little ripples through the alleyway. I walk through the block with a calm set fire. Feeling every tremor from the low wind choir. And the rhythm break loose like a soft transmitter. Fed by the street tremor. Ooh, let the moon unfold. Spreading through the dark like a Westside gold. Ooh, let the bass uphold. Shaking every breath with a quiet hold. Beat so warm in a slow wave shimmer. Moving through the night with a deep set glimmer. And the whole lane pulse when the tones deliver.
wrapped in a street tremor. Moonlit street tremor, running through the night like a soft set tremor. Chrome wave shaking on the west side header, living in the moonlit street tremor. The moonlit street tremor, beat so warm that the whole block quiver. Blowing currents in the midnight river, locked in the moonlit street tremor. Set stream, blowing through the dark like a Westside dream. Moon haze, sinking in the long cup and falling through the lane where the night won't end. Kick drum, knocking with a deep set tap. Snare line slicing in the midnight lab. Bassline, woman in the coast bone swell, shaking every block like a soft low spell. I ride through the strip with a downshift glide. Chrome drip flashing on the passenger side, and the whole block come when the tones return. Caught in the waves that burn. Chrome eternal, moving through the night like a Westside journal. Heatline glowing in the soft nocturnal, living in the chrome waves eternal. Chrome waves eternal, bassline rising in the deep internal. Streetlights bend in the glow supernal, locked in the chrome waves eternal. Yeah. Eternal tide. Neon tide, stretching in the cool set sway, painting liquid lines on the long highway. Talk box, murmur with a halftone hum, floating like a drift where the shadows come. Chrome street, bending in the backlit twist, shining on the walls through the inland mist. Bassline, blooming with a warm deep bass, pressing little tremors through the alleyway space. I move through the night with a steady set fire, hearing every echo from the low end choir. When the rhythm break open, when the waves uplift, fed by the chrome tide shift. Ooh, let the chrome outshine, falling through the dark in the silver line. Ooh, let the bass refine, shaking every lane with a smooth design. Beat so warm in the coast-born kernel, rolling through the night with a glow eternal. When the whole block float, when the tides return, wrapped in the waves that churn. Chrome waves eternal, moving through the night like a Westside journal. Heatline glowing in a soft nocturnal, living in the chrome waves eternal. Chrome waves eternal, bassline rising in the deep internal. Streetlights bend in the glow supernal, locked in the chrome waves eternal. Afterhours breeze in the cool set glide, drifting through the lanes where the long nights hide. Chrome haze floating in the backlit curl, moving through the dark like a ghost and swirl. Kick drum tapping with a soft set hit, snare line slicing with a late night grit. Bass line humming in a warm low drift, giving every block that inland lift. I slide through the rows in the calm
palm set trance, moon fog blending in the shoreline dance, and the whole strip breathe when the tones uplift. Caught in the afterhours drift, in the afterhours drift, rolling through the dark with a slow set shift. Chrome tide curving in the moonlit lit, living in the inland afterhours drift, inland of the house drift, low and glow on the west side gift. Heatline fade in the night run drift, locked in the inland afterhours drift. Afterhours drift. Neon dust rising on the Valleyline, painting little sparks on the midnight chain. Talk box humming with a low cut tone, falling through the air like a drift unknown. Chrome wave bending in a faint set shine, stretching through the block in a drawn out line. Bassline dipping with a warm deep roll, shaking little echoes in the inland soul. I ride through the hush with a nightborn pride, feeling every tremor on the west side tide. And the rhythm pull back when the tones uplift, fed by the after-hours drift. Ooh, let the night unwind, sliding through the dark in a silver mine. Ooh, let the bass remind, shaking every breath with a smooth design. Beat so warm in a ghost-born shift, drifting through the hours in a calm uplift. And the whole town side when the tones uplift, wrapped in the after-hours drift. Inland after hours drift, rolling through the dark with a slow set shift. Chrome tide curving in the moonlit lit, living in the inland after-hours drift. Inland after hours drift, low and glow on the west side gift. Heatline fade in a night run rift, locked in the inland after-hours drift. Yeah, after-hours drift.
Streetlights flicker on the inland grid, heat still rising from the day it hit. Chrome reflections cut a midnight track, bouncing off the walls like a bassline smack. Kick drum snapping with the hard set tone, rattling through the block like a rolling stone. Snare hit dry with the razor slice, cutting through the dark like a westbound vice. G-ride hum in a steady glide, low wind shaking through the inland side, and the whole town moving a rugged post, caught in the midnight jolts. In the midnight pulse, beating through the block with a heavy impulse. Chrome lights flashing in the neon combos, rolling with the midnight pulse. In the midnight pulse, driving through the dark like a Westside waltz. Nothing but the rumble in a deep repulse, locked in the midnight pulse. Chrome wave bending in the glowing arc, streaking through the night like a silver spark. Talk box murmur in the drifting sway, riding on the groove in a sideways play. Shockwave bounce from the subtone hit, shaking every block in the tight knit fit. Rims roll slow with the lean back stance, blending with the beat in the nighttime dance. Windows down on the inland breeze, carving little marks where the night moves free, and the rhythm surge strong through the asphalt hum, pushed by the midnight drum. Ooh, let the beat ignite, burning in the dark with the chrome blue light. Ooh, let the rhythm ride, moving with the flow on the inland side. There's force in the knot when the tones convulse, when the car and street share a single pulse, and the whole block swing in a midnight jolt, wrapped in the inland pulse. In the midnight pulse, beating through the block with a heavy impulse. Chrome lights flashing in the neon convulse, rolling with the midnight pulse. In the midnight pulse, driving through the dark like a Westside waltz. Nothing but the rumble in a deep repulse, locked in the midnight pulse. 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 the midnight pause.
Yeah.
Rolling through the inland with the bassline top. Chrome plates hitting like the street ain't enough. Heat wave rising from the blacktop scene. Night so dry it could cut through a dream. Kick drum punching like a downtown riot. Snare so sharp you can't keep quiet. G-ride gliding with a westbound lane. Headlights carving out a silver gleam. I move like the night got a pulse in place. Every block echo when the subs embrace. And the whole side jump when the rhythm slam. Locked in the inland jam. Riding inland anthem. Riding with the beat that the whole block chanting. Chrome lights flashing, the street expanding. Stepping in the night like the Westside landing. Riding inland anthem. Bassline hitting with a full cut tantrum. Hands in the air when the groove start ramping. It's the inland anthem, no way around. Chrome glow twisting in the moonlit bend. Running through the strip where they never stop trend. Talk box whisper on a wide lane slide. Floating like a hum from the west side pride. Rim still turning with a highlight spark. Flashing little waves in the inland dark. Bassline rolling like a pressure wave. Shaking out the block that the night can't save. I ride with the crew where the heat stays loud. Every single step got the whole block proud. And the rhythm rise up with a double slam stamp. Set for the inland camp. Ooh, let the inland rise. Chrome waves shining in the midnight skies. Ooh, let the G-ride glow. Moving through the night where the west winds blow. Beat so strong that the pulse won't fade. Rolling down the line like a chrome parade. And the whole block roll when the drums expand. This the inland stand. Riding inland anthem. Riding with the beat that the whole block chanting. Chrome lights flashing, the street expanding. Stepping in the night like the Westside landing. Riding inland anthem. Bassline hitting with a full cut tantrum. Hands in the air when the groove start ramping. It's the inland anthem, no way around it. Through the inland with the bassline tough. Chrome plates hitting like the street ain't enough. Heat wave rising from the blacktop scene. Night so dry it could cut through a drain. Kick drum punching like a downtown riot. Snare so sharp you can't keep quiet. G-ride gliding with a westbound lean. Headlights carving out a silver gleam. I move like the night got a pulse in place. Every block echo when the subs embrace. And the whole side jump when the rhythm slam. Locked in the inland jam. Oh, riding an anthem. Riding with the beat that the whole block chanting. Chrome lights flashing, the street expanding. Stepping in the night like the Westside landing. Oh, riding an anthem. Bassline hitting with the full cut tantrum. Hands in the air when the groove start ramping. It's the inland anthem, no way around it. No day, wait. Chrome glow twisting in the moonlit bend. Running through the strip with a never stop trend. Talk box whisper on a wide lane slide. Floating like a hum from the west side pride. Rim still turning with a highlight spark. Flashing little waves in the inland dark. Bassline rolling like a pressure wave. Shaking out the block that the night can't save. Ride with the crew where the heat stays loud. Every single step got the whole block proud. And the rhythm rise up with a double slam stamp. Set for the inland camp. Ooh, let the inland rise. Chrome waves shining in the midnight skies. Ooh, let the G-ride glow. Moving through the night where the west winds blow. Beat so strong that the pulse won't fade. Rolling down the line like a chrome parade. And the whole block roll when the drums expand. It's the inland riding an anthem. Riding with the beat that the whole block chanting. Chrome lights flashing, the street expanding. Stepping in the night like the Westside landing. Riding an anthem. anthem. Bassline hitting with the full cut tantrum. Hands in the air when the groove start ramping. It's the inland anthem, no way around it, no way around it.
Yeah.
Blacktop burning in the midnight breeze. Heatline rising like a westbound tease. Bass knocking heavy on the inland strip. Shaking every lane with a full force grip. Dry snare tearing like a concrete crack. Kick drum stomping with a wild impact. Street lamp flicker on the chrome front shape. Drawing little waves in the neon scrape. I step with the groove and the block respond. Heat from the ground with the night beyond. And the whole side move when the tone get crunk. Caught in the heatline funk. Blacktop heat line funk. Riding in the dark with the bass gets sung. Chrome wave bouncing with the midnight thumb. Living in the heat line funk. Blacktop heat line funk. Beat so loud that the whole block jump. Inland nights got the rhythm in the chunk. Locked in the heat line funk. Yo, heat wave bending in the glowing mist. Rolling down the lane with a shadow twist. Talk box humming in the sideways drift. Riding on the tone like a westbound lift. Chrome plate dancing in the warm night flash. Shining in the dark like a neon splash. Bassline rumbling with a ground level quake. Making little moves that the whole street shake. I walk through the block with the subs on blast. Heatline memories that forever last. And the rhythm crawl deep with a moonlit dunk. Fed by the heatline funk. Let the heat lines rise, painting out waves in the inland skies. Let the bass line stomp, running through the block with a heavy jump. Beat so hot that it melts the street. Rolling like fire on a Westside beat. And the whole town glow when the tones get drunk. Wrapped in the heat line funk. Blacktop heat line funk. Riding in the dark where the bass gets sung. Chrome wave bouncing with the midnight thump. Living in the heat line funk. Blacktop heat so loud that the whole block jump. Inland nights got the rhythm in the chunk. Locked in the heat line funk. Boulevard stretching with a midnight glow. Heat still breathing from the hours ago. Chrome reflection sliding in the lazy arc. Painting silver waves through the inland dark. Kick drum knocking with a sharp set crack. Rolling like a push from the block out back. Snare hit crisp with a nighttime bite. Slicing through the breeze of a Westside night. I drift slow motion with a laid back lean. Tracing little sparks in the asphalt sheen. And the whole lane hum when the subs uplift. Caught in the Boulevard drift. Night rap Boulevard. Rolling through the block with the bass on guard. Chrome light bending in the blue rig guard. Living in the night drift Boulevard. Night drift Boulevard. Beats so strong that the whole town scar. Heat line glowing in the Westside yard. Locked in the night drift Boulevard. Chrome wave humming in a sideways slide. Moving like a ghost on a westbound ride. Talk box flourish with a smooth set tone. Floating like a call from the night unknown. Street lamp shadows dancing on the hood. Cutting through the silhouettes where the concrete stood. Bassline rumbling in the tight low drift. Shaking up the air with a midnight lift. I steer through the strip where the night gets thin. Feeling every pulse from the beat within. And the rhythm pulled down like a moonlit gift. Fed by the Boulevard drift. Ooh, let the night unfold. Drifting in the dark with a chrome blue gold. Ooh, let the rhythm glide. Moving like
like smoke on the inland side.
Beats so clean in the midnight shift. Riding through the block like a Westside lift. And the whole lane sway when the tones uplift. Wrapped in the Boulevard drift.
Nightdrift Boulevard. Rolling through the block with the bass on guard. Chrome light bending in the blue regard. Living in the Nightdrift Boulevard. Nightdrift Boulevard. Beats so strong that the whole town scarred. Heatline glowing in the Westside yard. Locked in the Nightdrift Boulevard. Nightdrift Boulevard. Rolling through the block with the bass on guard. Chrome light bending in the blue regard. Living in the Nightdrift Boulevard. Nightdrift Boulevard. Beats so strong that the whole town scarred. Heatline glowing in the Westside yard. Locked in the Nightdrift Boulevard.
On the boulevard run, bouncing off the light to the nighttime spun. Heatline shimmer on the concrete plate, dragging little sparks through the inland state. Kick drum thumping with a westbound crack, snare hitting sharp like a steel tone smack. Bassline rolling with a tight set bounce, pushing every block with a full load ounce. A ride slow motion with a cool set stance, tracing every glow like a chrome romance. And the whole strip jump when the beat's pronounced. Caught in the echo bounce, chrome echo bounce. Riding through the night with the Westside ounce. Bassline shaking with a heavyweight pounce. Living in the chrome echo bounce. Chrome echo bounce. Flashing on the rims when the shadows trounce. Heat wave rolling in the midnight lounge. Locked in the chrome echo bounce. Street lamp glimmer in the neon warp, moving like a wave in the nighttime morph. Talk box humming with a sideways gleam, floating like a hum from a Westside dream. Chrome plates spinning on a moonlit roll, echoing the beat from a low end soul. Bassline dipping in the deep set sway, shifting every tone in a wild buffet. I lean through the lanes where the heat gets loud, hearing every bounce from the inland crowd. And the rhythm snap back with a chrome response, fed by the echo bounce.
Ooh, let the echoes fly, shining on the road with a chrome blue sky. Ooh, let the rhythm jump, running through the night with a heavy thump. Beat so thick that it shakes the grounds, rolling like a force in the Westside bounce. And the whole block move in a sync response. Rap in the echo bounce, chrome echo bounce. Riding through the night with the Westside ounce. Bassline shaking with a heavyweight pounce. Living in the chrome echo bounce, chrome echo bounce. Flashing on the rims when the shadows trounce. Heat wave rolling in the midnight lounge. Locked in the chrome echo bounce.
Ain't buying the right one. The way ain't buying the right one. Low wind shaking like a kingdom throne, rumbling through the block with the heavy tone. Heat wave rising from the boulevard lines, echo in the dark where the bass defines. Kick drum stomping with a solid crack, snare sliced in like a chrome edge track. Chrome flash bending in the moonlit stride, stretching at the light when the shadows slide. I cruise slow motion with a grounded stance, low wind booming like an inland chant. And the whole block move when the beats collide, caught in the empire slide.
Low end empire slide,
rolling through the night with the bass worldwide. Chrome wave glowing on the Westside ride, living in the low end empire slide.
low end empire slide.
Beat so thick that the whole block comply. Heatline humming with a
slow set push, dragging through the lanes like a nighttime hush. Talk box murmur in the sideways float, riding on the groove like a Westside note. Street lamp halo on the chrome front gleam, lighting up the lane in the silver beam. Bassline dipping with a tight set sway, marking every turn in the deep buffet. I lean with the vibe with the low end rain, shaking up the air like a midnight train, and the rhythm hit hard with the bold hillside, fed by the empire slide.
Ooh, let the low end rise.
Thunder in the dark with a bassline guide.
Ooh, let the chrome lights glide.
Moving through the night with the inland tide. Beat so wide it bends the street, rolling like waves in a Westside heat, and the whole town sway when the tones collide, wrapped in the empire slide.
Low end empire slide.
Rolling through the night with the bass worldwide, chrome wave glowing on the Westside ride, living in the low end empire slide.
Low end empire slide.
Beat so thick that the whole block comply, Heatline humming with a midnight pride, locked in the low end empire slide.
It's so just so right. Get 'em, mommy. Just the right one way. Yeah, just the right one way.
Thin line waving on my Valleyline lane, glide so smooth like a midnight train. Chrome glass sliding in a long set arc, paint neon strokes through the inland dark. Kick drum knocking with a deep set pop, snare hit slicing like a rooftop top. Bassline rolling in a low end tide, carving every move with a Westside stride. I cruise through the night where the heat don't fade, shadow in the breeze with a chrome parade, and the whole lane hum when the tones collide, caught in the Synth stride. Valleyline, Synth and stride, moving through the block with a cool set glide. Lights fall slow on the chrome outside, living in the Valleyline, Synth stride. Valleyline, Synth and stride, beat so warm that the whole town tide. Shadows drift out where the low ends ride, locked in the Valleyline, Synth stride. G-funk shimmer with a sky blue note, floating through the lanes like a westbound flow. Sublime humming in a smooth set wave, cutting through the dark like a borderline pave. Chrome tip blowing in a moonlit sweep, stretching out to shine where the blacktop sleep. Bassline dipping with a half-step curve, touching every wall where the nighttime swerve. I slide with the hum, where the tones come by, where the tones come by. Running through the strips on the inland line, and the rhythm spark loud in the midnight ride, fed by the Synth stride. Ooh, let the synths unwind, floating through the air like a Westside mine. Ooh, let the bass refine, shaking every block on the Valleyline. Be so clean in the moonlit tide, pushing every lane with a chrome allied, and the whole night groove in a smooth divide. Valleyline, Synth and stride, moving through the block with a cool set glide. Lights fall slow on the chrome outside, living in the Valleyline, Synth stride. Valleyline, Synth and stride, be so warm that the whole town tide. Shadows drift out where the low ends ride, locked in the Valleyline, Synth stride. Valleyline, Synth and stride.
smooth like a midnight train. Chrome glass sliding in a long set arc, painting neon strokes through the inland dock. Kick drum knocking with a deep set pop. Snare hit slicing like a rooftop chop. Bassline rolling in the low end tide. Carving every move with a Westside stride. I cruise through the night where the heat don't fade. Shadow in the breeze with the chrome parade. And the whole lane hum when the tones collide. Valley no Synth stride. Moving through the block with a cool sick glide. Lights fall slow on the chrome outside. Living in the Valleyline, Synth stride. Valleyline, silly line, Synth stride. Beat so warm that the whole town tied. Shadows drift out where the low winds ride. Locked in the Valleyline, Synth stride. Valleyline, G-funk shimmer with a sky blue note. Floating through the lanes like a westbound float. Sublime humming in a smooth set wave. Cutting through the dark like a borderline pave. Chrome tip glowing in the moonlit sweep. Stretching out the shine with the blacktop sleep. Bassline dipping with a half-step curve. Touching every wall with a nighttime swerve. I slide with the hum where the tones combine. Running through the strips on the inland line. And the rhythm spark loud in the midnight ride. Fed by the Synth stride. Ooh, let the synth unwind. Floating through the air like a Westside mine. Ooh, let the bass refine. Shaking every block on the Valleyline. Beat so clean in the moonlit tide. Pushing every lane with the chrome and light. And the whole night groove in the smooth divide. Wrapped in the Synth stride. And stride. Moving through the block with a cool set glide. Lights fall slow on the chrome outside. Living in the Valleyline, Synth stride. Valleyline, Synth stride. And stride. Beat so warm that the whole town tied. Shadows drift out where the low winds ride. Locked in the Valleyline, Synth stride. Valleyline, Synth stride. Valleyline's in stride. Baby, what rim light glowing on the Valleyline turn. Sliding through the dark where the heat still burn. Chrome tip shining in a long set wave. Walking every curve like a midnight pave. Kick drum pounding with a deep set thud. Snare line slicing like a Westside flood. Bassline rocking in a warm low ride. Rolling like a pulse in a G-slide stride. I drift with the whip on a slow set lean. Shadow in the glow with a chrome blue sheen. And the whole block nod when the lines collide. Caught in a G-slide. Oh, rim like G-slide. Moving through the lanes with a cool set pride. Chrome wave bending on the Westside ride. Living in a rim light. G-slide, G-slide. Beat so strong that the whole town tied. Shadows run long with the low ends wide. Locked in the rim light. G-slide.
Wheel spin humming with a silver spark. Drawing out trails in the inland dark. Talk box winding with a smooth set drift. Floating like a call in the midnight lift. Chrome arc bending in a slow motion sweep. Cutting through the chill where the blacktop sleep. Bassline dipping with a half-tone slide. Pressing every wall with a low end tide. I roll through the block with a grounded vibe. Hearing every pulse from the beats outside. And the rhythm break loose in a moonlit ride. Fed by the G-slide. Ooh, ooh, let the rim light shine. Running through the dark with a Westside line. Ooh, let the bass refine. Shaking every lane on the borderline. Beat so warm that it lights the street. Rolling like waves in a bassline beat. And the whole town move in a smooth divide. Wrapped in a G-slide. Rim like G-slide. Moving through the lanes with a cool set pride. Chrome wave bending on the Westside ride. Living in the rim like G-slide, like G-slide. Beat so strong that the whole town tied. Shadows run long with the low ends wide. Locked in the rim like G-slide.
neon asphalt now.
On the blacktop frame, shining through the night like a westbound flame. Asphalt shimmering with a heatline glare, stretching out the lane in the midnight air. Kick drum knocking with a concrete blow, snare split sharp like a shadow throw. Bassline rumbling in the deep set block, hitting every wall with an asphalt nut. I slide with the whip where the neon bend, color in the dark like a chrome blend friend. And the whole strip jump when the beats unlock, caught in the asphalt nut. Darn beating through the lanes with a heavy style, chromewaves shifting when the low end shot, living in the neon asphalt nut. Oh, God, midnight glow when the streetlights block, Heatline winds with a bassline rock, locked in the neon asphalt nut. Oh, God,
midnight glow when the street lights block, Heatline rhymes with the bassline rock, locked in the neon asphalt nut.
Neon bounce flicker with a sideways flash, rolling on the hood in a silver splash. Dark box hovering a low end drift, floating through the block like a Westside gift. Phone mark bending in a slow cut sight, stacking little waves in the inland night. Baseline dipping with a half step chop, cutting through the dark with a non-stop pop. I roam through the streets with a grounded pace, marking every turn with a baseline trace. And the rhythm break loose when the tones restock, fed by the asphalt knock. Oh, let the neon shine, running through the dark on the west side. Oh, let the low end climb, shaking every block in the midnight time. Beat so warm in a night stock shock, rolling like waves on a coastal rock. And the whole town moving a synced headlock, wrapped in the asphalt knock. Oh, yeah, asphalt knock, beating through the lanes with a heavy stock, chromewaves shifting when the low end shot, living in the neon asphalt knock. Oh, yeah, asphalt knock, midnight glow when the streetlights block, Heatline winds with a bassline rock, locked in the neon asphalt knock. Oh, neon asphalt knock, like yeah. Oh, neon asphalt knock, like yeah. Oh, neon asphalt knock.
Stretching on a nighttime slide, riding through the dark with a Westside pride. Heatline shimmer on the Boulevard drift, tracing every lane with a silver gift. Kick drum pounding with a firm set drop, snare hit crisp like a rooftop chop. Bassline humming in a warm low roll, pushing every block with a nighttime soul. I steer through the strip with a calm set stance, glow from the rims in a slow romance. And the whole side move when the beats patrol, caught in a Nightroll, chrome glow Nightroll, sliding through the lanes where the low end stroll. Heat waves curling with a moonlit gold, living in the chrome glow Nightroll, chrome glow Nightroll. Beats so smooth that the whole block stole, shadows drift long on the inland shore, locked in the chrome glow Nightroll. Chrome wave dancing in a long set bend, lighting up the lane like a Westside friend. Talk box humming with a mellow glide, floating like a breeze on the inland side. Street lamp flicker in a slow cut path, casting little sparks on the aftermath path. Bassline dipping in a deep set sway, riding on the ground like a warm buffet. I ride through the dark with a chill set flow, hearing every tone where the low winds go. And the rhythm break out in a moonlit roll, fed by the Nightroll. Ooh, let the chrome lights rise, spreading through the night with a Westside guys. Ooh, let the bass baptize, shaking every block in a low end prize. Beats so warm in a midnight scroll, rolling through the strip like a coastal tow. And the whole town move in a slow patrol, wrapped in the Nightroll, chrome glow Nightroll, sliding through the lanes where the low end stroll. Heat
chrome glow Nightroll, chrome glow Nightroll. Beat so smooth that the whole block stole. Shadows drift long on the endless show. Locked in the chrome glow Nightroll. On the inland rise, cutting through the dark with a neon guys. Chrome flash running in the streaks at mark, dancing off the hood in the valley dog. Kick drum stomping with a rooftop blood, snare crack slicing like a nighttime flood. Bassline rolling in a warm low run, driving every lane with a street-born drum. I push through the block with a sharp set pride. Shadows fall back when the G-funk slide, and the whole strip swing when the tones outgun. Caught in the funk run, Skyline funk runner. Moving through the night like a Westside, gonna chrome wave flashing in the midnight thunder. Living as a Skyline funk runner, Skyline funk runner. Beat so heavy that the whole block wonder. Shadows bend back in a baseline blunder. Lock with the Skyline funk runner. Neon red shaking on the long set drive, pushing through the heat where the low ends thrive. Talk box humming with a slow cut is, filling up the lanes with a midnight bliss. Chrome line bending in a tight set sweep, glowing through the dark where the blacktop sleep. Bassline dipping with a coast-born tone, shaking every wall like a low-end throne. I race through the strip with a confident glide, hearing every echo on the inland side, and the rhythm cut through in a hard step run, fed by the funk gun. Let the skyline rise, stretching out the night in a Westside size. Ooh, let the bass realize, shaking out the blocks with a low-end prize. Beat so warm in a nighttime churn, rolling through the town with a chrome return, and the whole block charged when the tones outburn, wrapped in the funk run. Skyline funk running, moving through the night like a Westside, gonna chrome wave flashing in the midnight thunder. Living as a Skyline funk runner, Skyline funk runner. Beat so heavy that the whole block wonder. Shadows bend back in a baseline blunder. Lock with the Skyline funk runner. Shadowlane drifting in the cool set hush, chrome lines slicing through the midnight brush. Neon ripples running on a silver spine, blowing down the block like a Westside sign. Kick drum thumping with a low end bruise, snare hit sharp like a Boulevard fuse. Bassline swelling in the deep set groove, pushing every street when the shadows move. I slide through the night with a downshift ease, chrome tips shining in the warm night breeze, and the whole block hum when the tones diffuse. Caught in the chrome cruise, Shadowlane chrome cruise, rolling through the dark where the night unglues. Heatline bowing to the low end cues, living in the Shadowlane chrome cruise. Shadowlane chrome cruise, beat so smooth that the whole town moves. Rims glow slow where the streetlight snooze, locked in the Shadowlane chrome cruise. Chrome glow dripping in the sideways arc, sliding over walls in the inland dark. Talk box humming like a slow set breath, floating through the lane like a shadow step. Street lamp shimmer with a long cut trail, painting little sparks on the midnight veil. Bassline dipping in the round cut tone, shaking every block like a subdued throne. I move through the strip with a shadow bound gait, hearing every tremor in the low end weight, and the rhythm breaks off when the beats infuse, fed by the chrome crew. Ooh, let the shadows ride, skies, creeping through the dark with the Westside guys. Ooh, let the bass baptize, shaking every block with a smooth reprise. Be so warm in the night, run brews, rolling through the air in the silent rules, and the whole town melt when the tones diffuse. Wrapped in the chrome crew, Shadowlane chrome cruise, rolling through the dark where the night unglues. Heatline bowing to the low end cues, living in the Shadowlane chrome crew. Shadowlane chrome cruise, be so smooth that the whole town moves. Rims glow slow where the streetlight snooze, locked in the Shadowlane chrome cruise. Shadowlane chrome cruise, Shadowlane chrome cruise, Shadowlane chrome cruise.
Oh yeah. Let's put that. Yeah, I'm having to sing this. Now listen.
Empire clouds rumbling in the midnight phase. Low end thunder in the Westside blaze. Chrome tips echo on the Skyline turn, lighting up the block with a slow set burn. Kick drum pounding like a concrete fist. Snare hit sharp through the inland mist. Bassline swelling in the deep set purge, pushing every wall with a bassline surge. I roll through the town with a crown set tone, shadow in the glow like a steel cut throne, and the whole block leap when the beats emerge. Caught in the bass surge, under an oil, shaking through the lanes like a Westside urge. Chrome beams cut through the nighttime verge, living in the Empire bass surge. Empire bass surge, heat wave jump when the low ends merge. Streets fall back in a deep wave dirge, locked in the Empire bass surge. City line trembling on a long set roll, bass waves carving out a midnight soul. Talk box humming with a coastborn slide, floating like a ghost in the shoreline stride. Chrome glow bending in the Heatline loop, riding on the breeze like a nighttime swoop. Bassline dipping with a rumble set crush, hitting every block in the concrete rush. I stride through the dark with a power-bound gate, hearing every tremor in the low end way, and the rhythm break by when the tones converge, fed by the bass surge. Ooh, let the bass wave rise, rolling through the town with a thunder disguise. Ooh, let the night baptize, shaking every block with a low end prize. Beat so warm in the city wide urge, carving out lanes in the chrome line merge, and the whole world hum when the tones submerge. Wrapped in the bass surge, Empire burst, shaking through the lanes like a Westside urge. Chrome beams cut through the nighttime verge, living in the Empire bass surge. Empire bass surge, heat wave jump when the low ends merge. Streets fall back in the deep wave dirge, locked in the Empire bass surge. Empire bass surge, Empire bass surge. Shifting in a moonlit cast, rolling down the lane like a Westside blast. Heatline flicker in a shoreline bend, bouncing off the block with a long nights blend. Kick drum popping with a clean cut slap, snare line sharp like a shadow trap. Bassline humming with a warm deep smack, driving every turn in a chrome bounce back. I glide through the strip in a cool set trance, lights fall slow in the midnight dance, and the whole block move when the tones unpack. Caught in the bounce back, chrome tide bounce back, rising through the night with a Westside neck. Waves hit slow, then they double right back, living in the chrome tide bounce back. Chrome tide bounce back, Heatline curl when the low end's black. Streets lean deep on a midnight track, locked in the chrome tide bounce back. Chrome wave
wave drifting in a long set sway, painting silver trails on the inland bay. Talk box humming with a soft cut glide, floating like a ghost on a warm west side. Streetlight shimmer in a back flow twist, folding every line in a neon mist. Bassline dipping with a coast bone crack, shaking every curb in a midnight pack. I ride through the town with a bounce at aim, shadow in the glow like a hidden flame, and the rhythm break open when the beats impact. Fed by the bounce back. Ooh, let the chrome waves rise, sliding through the dark with the Westside guys. Ooh, let the low end rise, pushing out the block with a bass reprise. Ooh, let the chrome waves rise, sliding through the dark with the Westside guys. Ooh, let the low end rise, pushing out the block with a bass reprise. Beat so warm in a short line track, falling through the night in a soft attack. And the whole lane jump when the waves snap back. Ooh, wrapped in a bounce back, chrome type bounce back, rising through the night with a Westside neck. Waves hit slow, then they double right back, living in the chrome type bounce back. Chrome type bounce back, Heatline curl when the low ends clack. Streets lean deep on a midnight track, locked in the chrome type bounce back. Locked in the chrome type bounce back. Locked in the chrome type bounce back.
Nightshift working on a downtown beat, shadow on the curb in the cold concrete. Street lamp flicker in a soft cut tone, echo on the wall like a midnight phone. Kick drum thumping with a steady set push, snare hit slicing with a nighttime hush. Bassline rolling in a warm deep sweep, shaking little cracks where the long nights creep. I roam through the block with a low set stride, chrome drip glowing on the passenger side, and the whole lane hum when the tones ignite. Caught in the gfunk night. Nightshift, gfunk spirit, running through the dark where the shadows inherit. Low wind whisper every time I hear it, living in the nightshift, gfunk spirit. Oh, nightshift, gfunk spirit, beat so calm that the whole block fear it. Warm tide rising when the bassline steer it, locked in the nightshift, gfunk spirit. Oh, moon haze rolling on a rooftop skin, falling through the cracks where the nights begin. Talk box humming with a coast-born glide, floating on the breeze like a hitting guide. Chrome streak bending in a soft wave glow, painting little sparks on the streets below. Bassline dipping with a rumble set grace, pressing every wall in a slow embrace. I drift through the town where the silence reign, hearing every whisper in the midnight strain, and the rhythm cut through when the tones transmit, fed by the gfunk grill. Ooh, let the night unfold, running through the dark with a story untold. Ooh, let the low end hold, shaking every breath with a Westside mode. Beat so warm in the moonlit spirit, rolling through the lanes where the ghosts inherit, and the whole night move when the tones commit, wrapped in the gfunk spirit. Nightshift, gfunk spirit, running through the dark where the shadows inherit. Low end whisper every time I hear it, living in the nightshift, gfunk spirit. Nightshift, gfunk spirit, beat so calm that the whole block fear it. Warm tide rising when the bassline steer it, locked in the nightshift, gfunk spirit.
Moonlit shimmer on the coast set block, night breeze moving in a slow tick clock. Chrome glow bending in the long cut sweep, falling through the cracks where the shadows creep. Kick drum pulsing with a ground-born thump, snare line snapping like a rooftop jump. Bassline rumbling in a warm deep tremor, rolling through the lane like a midnight drummer. I step through the dark with a cool set stance, heatline rising in the faint moon dance, and the whole strip shift when the tones deliver. Caught in the street tremor, moonlit street tremor, running through the night like a soft set tremor. Chromewaves shaking on the Westside header, living in the moonlit street tremor. Moonlit street tremor, beat so warm that the whole block quiver. Low wind currents in the midnight river, locked in the moonlit street tremor. Moon haze drifting on a skyline trace, painting silver lines on the avenue face. Talk box humming with a half-tone glide, sinking in the breeze like a ghost outside. Street lamp flicker in a slow back glow, marking every inch where the cool winds go. Bassline dipping in a deep wave sway, pushing little ripples through the alleyway. I walk through the block with a calm set fire, feeling every tremor from the low wind choir. And the rhythm break loose like a soft transmitter, fed by the street tremor. Ooh, let the moon unfold, spreading through the dark like a Westside glow. Ooh, let the bass uphold, shaking every breath with a quiet hold. Be so warm in a slow wave shimmer, moving through the night with a deep set glimmer. And the whole lane post when the tones deliver, wrapped in the street tremor. Moonlit street tremor, running through the night like a soft set tremor. Chrome waves shaking on the Westside header, living in the moonlit street tremor. Moonlit street tremor, be so warm that the whole block quiver. Low wind currents in the midnight river, locked in the moonlit street tremor. Stream, glowing through the dark like a Westside dream. Moon haze sinking in a long cut bend, falling through the lane where the night won't end. Kick drum knocking with a deep set tap, snare line slicing in the midnight lap. Bassline woman in the coastborn swell, shaking every block like a soft low spell. I ride through the strip with a downshift glide, chrome drift flashing on the passenger side, and the whole block hum and the tones return, caught in the waves that burn. Chrome waves eternal, moving through the night like a Westside journal. Heatline glowing in the soft nocturnal, living in the chrome waves eternal. Chrome waves eternal, bassline rising in the deep internal. Streetlights bend in the glow supernal, locked in the chrome waves eternal. Neon tires stretching in a cool set sway, painting liquid lines on the long highway. Talk box murmur with a half-tone hum, floating like a drift where the shadows come. Chrome streak bending in a backlit twist, shining on the walls through the inland mist. Bassline blooming with a warm deep bass, pressing little tremors through the alleyway space. I move through the night with a steady set fire, hearing every echo from the low end choir. And the rhythm break open when the waves uplift, fed by the chrome tire shift. Ooh, let the chrome outshine, falling through the dark in the silver line. Ooh, let the bass refine, shaking every lane with a smooth design. Be so warm in the coastborn kernel, rolling through the night with a glow eternal. And the whole block float when the tides return, wrapped in the waves that churn. Chrome waves deep internal. Streetlights bending the glow supernal. Locked in the chrome waves eternal.
Afterhours breeze in a cool set glide, drifting through the lanes where the long nights hide. Chrome haze floating in the backlit curl, moving through the dark like a ghost in swirl. Kick drum tapping with a soft set hit, snare line slicing with a late night grit. Bassline humming in a warm low drift, giving every block that inland lift. I slide through the roads in the calm set trance, moon fog bending in the shoreline dance, and the whole strip breathe when the tones uplift. Caught in the after hours drift, inland after hours drift, rolling through the dark with a slow set shift. Chrome tide curving in the moonlit lift, living in the inland after hours drift. Inland after hours drift, low wind glow on a westside gift. Heatline fade in the night run rift, locked in the inland after hours drift. Neon dust rising on a valley lane, painting little sparks on the midnight chain. Talk box humming with a low cut tone, falling through the air like a drift unknown. Chrome wave bending in the faint set shine, stretching through the block in the drawn out line. Bassline dipping with a warm deep roll, shaking little echoes in the inland soul. I ride through the hush with a night-born pride, feeling every tremor on the west side tide, and the rhythm pull back when the tones uplift, fed by the after hours drift. Ooh, let the night unwind, sliding through the dark in a silver mine. Ooh, let the bass remind, shaking every breath with a smooth design. Beat so warm in the coast-born shift, drifting through the hours in the calm uplift, and the whole town sigh when the tones uplift, wrapped in the inland after hours drift. Inland after hours drift, going through the dark with a slow set shift. Chrome tide curving in the moonlit lift, living in the inland after hours. Drilling after hours drift, glowing glow on a west side gift. Heatline fade in the night run rift, locked in the inland after hours drift.